overcast. From 0500 Zulu, wind 230 degrees, 15 knots, visibility 6 miles, pitch, feeling 1,500 overcast. From 0800 Zulu, wind 220 degrees, 12 knots, visibility 6 miles, 1,500 seconds.
This is Gander radio weather from Gander, Newfoundland, Canada, 6604. So of course I'm testing out the single sideband capability. What's nice with the XHDATA D808 is that it has a separate upper-lower sideband, and that helps when you want to tune in shortwave signals in single sideband. What's cool also is that it has on the right side, instead of being what we would call a BFO, it's called fine tuning. So you're actually tuning your receiver at a much finer pace, so it helps you adjust the beat so that the voice or the single sideband signal sounds good. Now, one thing you might wonder, and I'll let you listen to a little bit more here, and you'll hear that with the signal there's some kind of interference with it.
Visibility 6 miles, light rain, pitch, becoming between 0300 Zulu and...
That kind of crashing signal that you hear there is, I believe, and I'm not sure yet, but I think it is, some breakthrough of very strong FM stations on the shortwave bands on the 6 and 7 megahertz range. And actually the radio wow that you see here suffers from the same breakthrough at pretty much the same frequency ranges. So I suspect that they are, the XHDATA D808 is more advanced, but they are at the most basic principle, structured with the same design and maybe the same DSP chip, I would say. Because obviously, even though here this one has a DSP, this one also uses a DSP chip in it. And they probably use the same chip in what is a similar design. And it shows because I have the same breakthrough of FM stations at pretty much the same interval. So maybe that's one thing you need to know if you have one of those receivers and you are close to very strong FM signals, FM stations. You might actually see some breakthrough of FM stations on the radio.
For Gander contact Gander Radio. Hill signal. Tapboard. Scoot. Valid from the 12th at 0000 Zulu until the 12th at 2400 Zulu. Wind 040 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility 1 mile. Light snow showers. Pitch. Feeling 300 overcast. Temporarily 0000 Zulu until 0400 Zulu. Visibility 5 miles. Light snow 300 scattered. Feeling 2000 overcast. Becoming between 0100 Zulu and 0200 Zulu. Wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, gusting 22 knots. From 0400 Zulu, wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, gusting 22 knots. Visibility 5 miles. Light snow 800 scattered. Feeling 2,500 overcast. Temporarily 0400 Zulu until 0700 Zulu. Visibility 2 miles. Light snow, pitch, feeling 800 overcast. From 0700 Zulu, wind 320 degrees, 12 knots. Visibility 6 miles. Light snow, 1,000 scattered. Feeling 3,000 overcast. temporarily 0700 Zulu until 1200 Zulu, visibility 3 miles, light no showers, hit, ceiling 1000 overcast. Iqaluit, valid from the 12th at 0000 Zulu.
For those that wonder why I'm not tuning the radio wow with this signal, well, I could, but it won't sound anything because the radio wow has no single sideband capability, so it sounds like this. That's also a difference between the radio wow, which is less expensive. It doesn't have single sideband, where the XHDATA D808 does have single sideband.
Special 2335 Zulu, wind 050.